Your body always keeps the score, so never ever suppress your emotions. Whatever you feel, let it out. We as humans, we have different tensions in different places in our body. Some people have tension in their stomach, some people have facial tensions in their eyebrows, in their mouth. It really depends where you hold the tension in. But the most important part is that you never ever suppress your emotions. I personally am the type of person that can have a lot of tension around my mouth because I don't always say what I think. And sometimes I keep things for myself. But just because you keep things for yourself, it doesn't mean that you don't need to process them. You need to always process your emotions. And one of the things that you can do to release any tension that you might have is by truly speaking to yourself. Because you're supposed to direct that energy outwards and not holding it all on the inside. We as humans, we all think differently, we all process things our own way, and sometimes there is a moment in time where you can't express it to the other person how you feel or what you want to say. But if you don't even process it yourself, it will just be stuck in your body and you can't release that energy and do something with it. So in times where you can't express it to the person, you need to express it to yourself. So honestly, start talking to yourself, start doing sounds, even the humming sound of it's like an internal vibrations, and it also makes you be at peace. So when you go through the day, pay attention where you hold any tension in. You might hold the tension around your throat because you are afraid to speak up. You might hold the tension around your mouth because you sometimes miscommunicate with people and you don't truly say what you think that would make you free. You sometimes hold tension in your jaw. There are different areas where you can hold tension, but the most important part is that you always process your emotions. When you process your emotions, you will realize how free you will feel. So pay attention today whenever you're doing something, how you are. If you have a tendency to close your mouth like that, that indicates that you are suppressing something. And I'm not telling you that you need to go speak to everyone about things that you want to say, but sometimes it is just enough to speak with yourself because you're the closest person to yourself that you will ever have. And why would you want to have any tension stuck up inside of you if you can simply release it and let it go? Because whatever you feel, it's important and you need to be able to process it. We're all human beings. We all have different types of emotions. There are days where you feel better, there are days where you feel worse, but the most important and the most attractive thing is being self aware. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. You don't always need to be that strong person that has a guard up. Sometimes it's also just enough to let it all out. That's my message for the day.